to some more video games. This is going to be a pickup video with some unboxing elements, I guess. But let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with my least exciting pickup. For the Switch, I have Bravely Default 2 by Square Enix, another classic JRPG style game. I have Bravely Default Part 1 and Bravely Second, those both being on Nintendo 3DS. So this is the first iteration coming to a home console. I have it sealed for now. It will remain sealed. Don't know when I'm going to get to play this, but it's one of those quintessential RPG experiences that I just had to have, so cool to add that guy. And then I have Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I have Pikmin 3 on the Wii U, so I wanted to get this one sealed, but I'm actually kind of glad I got one of those opened new copies because the inside art is actually very, very nice. So if it would have remained sealed, I would have not been able to see that. The thing for me is, since I hoard video games, I like having just all the versions of games, no matter if I already own them, but I do try and keep one sealed if I, let's say, had the digital version first, or in this case I had it on another console, and I'll just try and keep one version sealed so that I could have it nice and minty in my collection. And we're gonna do a smaller type unboxing for, finally I got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition from Limited Run. I ordered this game back in December. It came with its little collector card. It's pretty neat. Let's see if you can see that. So this guy is gonna go in the little Rolodex of collector's cards that I have for my limited releases. If you could see those. By the way, I think Limited Run needs to step up their game in their collection card game because they're nowhere near as cool as the super rare games ones. Just a thought there. But that's going in there in the Rolodex. And we're going to try and open this guy. It also came with this magazine poster of sorts, and it kind of does some community spotlights, some stuff about the developers. I'm doing this upside down, so it's a little different. So you kind of have some stuff here. This all came in the package, and then it features some of their releases. You're not going to be able to see it all in one shot here, in one frame, but some notable titles. I wish I had a physical version of Celeste. You can't see that. Or River City Girls, I heard, was an awesome beat 'em up. Panzer Dragoon, I'm still waiting on that. What else we got? We got some other cool ones. The Grandia Collection HD is up here. You can't see that. Yeah, comes with all this stuff, which is nice. Now let's see if I can break into this one with some dull scissors. Always a good idea. Wasn't too bad. I may have dented the plastic on the inside. That's okay. They use very thick cellophane, these Limited Run guys. I'm gonna have to do this facing my way. I have every intention of playing this game sometime in the near future, so I do not mind unboxing it or, you know, not having it sealed. So let's see what we got inside. It has an alternate cover. I'll show you that in a bit. And it has some paper stuff. Looks like a movie stub. It says The Clash at Demon Head. Some cool graphics on the other side there. So you have your little movie stub and a Super Nintendo like instruction manual here. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing, but you can kind of see it here. Controls and power-ups. Not doing the greatest job at showcasing this, but like I said, I'm filming this upside down. This is my first shot. Trying to do that. Maybe the audio will be a little bit better. Movement on camera also. So you can kind of see the reversible cover there. You take out the cart. This is based on a movie that I never watched, but this is the infamous digital-only game that kind of kicked off the paranoia of how long digital games and the licenses that put them out there, what happens when those games don't renew the license or, you know, prolong their stay in the market. Do they become unavailable? Or this is the reason why I got this game, because it's finally in physical format, and it's actually supposed to be a pretty decent beat 'em up, retro style 2D type thing. Believe it has online play. Perhaps not, but up to 4 players. So it seemed pretty neat. Speaking of unboxings, I committed a very grave error on this one. I don't know what I was thinking, but I picked this guy up. It's the 8-bit Do Pro 2 Bluetooth controller. This is the second iteration of the 8-bit Do Pro for the Nintendo Switch. I love this thing, so I wanted to have another controller to have a go at it. But anyways, I opened it from the top not knowing that this was just a slip cover, so I kind of ruined that. But since it's a third-party controller, I don't mind much. So the controller right here, it's really good. Buttons are solid. The D-pad is very, very good. It doesn't have the offset analog sticks, and has these retro style pause and select buttons. You got your home and capture keys all included here. You can't turn on the Switch using the controller, and you can have separate profiles because you just plug this controller into a computer and you can set sensitivities for the analogs, resistance on the trigger buttons back here, and you could also program these macro buttons that a lot of people like using. My only complaint about this controller being that these are much too easy to press. They really are. I've pressed them multiple times, but you have to program them right off the bat. And in order to do that, you have to physically plug this into a computer and kind of set your parameters there. But that's my only complaint. But other than that, it rests in the hand like really nicely. It's very comfortable and it looks pretty cool. So now when I play multiplayer locally, I could hand off the Pro controller without having to miss the feel of something a little bit more premium. So I wanted to get this guy just to play some video games, and I've obviously played some video games, but This is very, very viable for 2D retro style games. This D-pad and everything else feels really premium on this thing. Returnal on PS5. This is one of 2 PS5 exclusive titles that I have, and this is very next gen. I do have to say that the haptic rumble on the DualSense controller really elevates the experience. It's that good that it could be a generation defining feature almost. They're just really cool. You could feel raindrops. The guns all feel different with the resistive triggers, and this game is a roguelike through and through, just like a glorified roguelike. If you're into that sort of stuff, third person action bullet hell roguelike through and through. And it tells its story very well through short cutscenes in between runs, and it's got a very creepy atmosphere on an alien planet. You can kind of get Metroid vibes from this game even. It uses some elements that reminded me of Super Metroid because of the isolated feel that you get when you're doing your playthrough. It's a really awesome game, and I had mentioned in my other video that you can check out of my currently playing games. This is amongst one of them. I just wanted to pop it in and give it a go. It's very, very, very hard, but it's really cool, and I like it. So I'm playing this now. And finally, I have a game that I've been holding out on buying. No specific reason for that, but I came across the special edition on limited run, and it was at a great price. So I was like, okay, I've heard really good things about Hyper Light Drifter, so this is my chance to pick it up. And I got this relatively quickly from limited runs because it seems to be they had some back stock, and we're gonna attempt to open this without causing massive damage to it, because this is something that I do want to keep very minty in my collection. And I'll show you all sorts of stuff that comes inside of it. There you have it. It's just cardboard in there. Hyper Light Drifter, it's another retro style indie game, adventure, top down sort of thing. The creator of this game has a heart condition, and he kind of molded the plot of the game around his own trials and tribulations. So I thought that was pretty neat. Unfortunately, this is one of those games that doesn't have a slip cover. It's one of those that you have to open like a cereal box, and for that reason, it's these right here that you have to kind of like, it's inevitably going to get damaged. So let's see if I can open it from the bottom in case this is tragic. There, that wasn't too bad. The cardboard usually creases on these styles of box, and it's really unfortunate, so I don't want to touch the top. We'll get it from the bottom, but then they'll do stuff like this. God damn it. So now I actually do have to open the top. Alright. Now that I got some practice in me, I think I can safely do that. And so I did. Let's see what we got I gotta get used to looking at the camera and doing all sorts of multitasking. That's all that's in the box. I'll read it here, but this is the keychain that it comes with. I don't know if I'll leave it all on the packaging as is. I kind of want to have these items in my collection. So this is like I think they call it a lenticular Rosetta Stone, and that's actually really neat. I don't know if I'm capturing that, but it's illegible there. That's like alien text, and when you shift it, it says something. It says the alphabet. So I guess you could use this Rosetta Stone to translate messages, like actual alien script in games. So that's actually really awesome. I don't know if I'll be like switching back and forth from playing what is supposed to be a really cool game and looking at this thing, trying to write down notes or something. Then we have this very nice, I'm not a keychain guy, but if I was, I think this is a good one. Let's see if I can suss this out. Are you guys enjoying this? I hope so. Let me know if you're interested in any of these games that I'm currently showing. Have you beaten any of these? Have you tried them out? Do they suck? Are they cool? Not really sure what sort of item from the game that is. It might be like a weapon node of sorts. That's cool. Not gonna put this on my keys, but there you have it. This is cardboard. I believe this is the soundtrack. If you guys want to translate that, the alien text that I was talking about has 12 tracks, 16 tracks. Maybe it has really cool soundtrack. I'm going pretty blind into this game, so don't know at all when I'm actually gonna get to it. I see it comes with, oh, it's a sticker. A lot of games nowadays come with stickers, and I kind of have a little sticker book where I put these game-related stickers, but sometimes if they look like they're too specific to a special edition, I'll just try and keep it all consolidated and not have all sorts of stuff strewn about. I think this is a poster. Let's open this up and I'll show you here. Okay. That's sweet. You got the Hyperlight Drifter facing a set of 3 angry demons. So that's awesome. And here we have the game. Specifically details that it is the special edition. I believe it has a reversible cover, but I'm not going to open this until I finally decide to play it. But yeah, that about does it for my pickups. I'm going to be buying more games for the rest of my life, so stay tuned to other things that I have coming up. I have some Let's Plays that I'm working on. I have kind of a video that I collaborated with my wife on. We talked about video games. So thanks a lot for watching. Keep playing video games. I'm going to keep playing video games. Okay, bye.